Hey everyone, welcome back. I want to do a quick follow-up to my previous video on this awesome adapter that I got for my Dyson V7. This allows me to use a Dewalt battery on here, like so. They also make adapters for almost every major tool brand battery you want for the V6, V8, and V10. So what I wanted to talk about is not all adapters are created equal. But before I even get to that, I just want to put a word of caution out there. There are plenty of knockoff third-party replacement batteries on the market for pretty much everything you can think of, including before I did the adapter, I had actually bought an aftermarket battery. This is supposed to be bigger and better, but it's pretty much just as crummy as the Dyson stock battery. One thing you have to be careful of is you really don't know what you're getting when you come to these third-party batteries that are mass-produced in China. I know a lot of people will disagree with me, but when it comes to aftermarket batteries, especially lithium-ion, the worst knockoff I will try is Harbor Freight. Other than that, if it's a no-name brand, I'm not going to try it because you really just don't know what you're getting. Now, some people might say that, hey, I got a third-party battery that has great cells in it, high-end quality Samsung cells or LG cells or whatever. Great. That's not the whole puzzle. Well, does it have the right circuitry in it? Is it going to prevent you from over-discharging it? Is it going to prevent you from overheating it? Things of that nature. You need to know that stuff. So, as a prime example, this is another adapter. This allows me to use my current 20 volt max batteries that Dewalt makes in these older Dewalt tools that work perfectly fine. But these are nickel, cadmium, or whatever, the old-fashioned batteries. I'm not going to spend $100 on a battery for this when I can just use my own. But this adapter is dumb. So one of the things you have to know about Dewalt batteries is that they don't have much logic in them. The battery management system and all that good stuff is inside the tool and the charger. So the tool will shut you down if you're going to over discharge or if you're getting too hot, based on all these pins out here. Now, when it comes to this adapter, this is only hooking into battery plus and battery minus. It is not hooking into any of the cells or the thermals in here. But this adapter does have its own circuitry that will prevent you from over discharging it. It will start complaining and the light will turn red. As well, it also has some temperature management on it for its own purposes. Is it as good as if it was just plugged into this? No. But is it something? Yes. Unlike this, which I've taken apart before, even that it has pins for every single port on the battery, this has no circuitry in it. It is literally a plus and a minus wire that comes to the top. That's all it is. It is just a bridge, nothing more. So yes, it is possible with these older tools that do not have the battery circuitry in it required to manage these batteries properly. You can kill the battery using this. So just don't drain it completely and you're fine. It's not that hard to just use common sense. So here's just an example of some of the batteries that you might get in an aftermarket versus the genuine deal. So this is a battery out of the Dyson V7 stock battery. It is a high quality Samsung cell, which this is important because this can happily discharge 30 amps continuously. These are not high quality cells. These are cheaper. Perfectly fine, but they are only designed to do continuous operations at 10 amps or lower. If anyone knows, when it comes to a vacuum, it could easily consume more than 10 amps. I've done the math. Absolutely, this is going to exceed 10 amps. Now, can this do it in spurts? Yes. But do it more than a few seconds, these are going to shut down because they're going to get too hot. And that's why I think a lot of people complain about the aftermarket batteries being just as bad or not working, is because they're thermal throttling. So that's what you have to be on the lookout for when you're buying these third parties. So since you really just don't know what you're going to get, I highly recommend not buying third-party knockoff lithium-ion batteries. Now, there's other tool manufacturers like Dewalt. A lot of people have said, I believe Milwaukee has their battery management system and more circuitry smarts in their batteries. So when you're using a third-party application, you're more protected. If it's not Milwaukee, please let me know in the comments, because the use of third parties lithium ions can be dangerous. There's actually been a case in January where there's been a recall off of Amazon for third-party Dyson batteries, one specific SKU that was starting fires. That's not cool, because lithium ion, when it gets going, and you just do not want to deal with that. So that's my word of caution. I'll get up my soapbox now.